Yo, what's going on, guys? Shake and Bake back, and today we need to talk about MyTeam, man. We need to talk. They just released a season update, and I mean, it's almost hard to put in words like how bad it is. I mean, MyTeam in general, it has just gone completely fucking downhill, just nosedived at this point in the year. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that. We're going to take a look at what came out and what is season 4. And why is it so bad that I have to come on here and make another video? And I'm trying to stay calm and not rant and not swear because it's not YouTube friendly in this time of age. But God, I really want to, man. I really want to, bruh. But let's try not to for at least the beginning, because you do that and YouTube's like, okay, the video is not made for 5-year-olds. We're not gonna show it to anybody. But let's just look at the season, man. Let's step back and just look. New season came out. Obviously, they've been doing these trophy case things this year. So, that has been their main focus. You know, they do these centerpieces at the top of every mode. You get those. And then eventually you get this really cool Larry Bird, Dr. J, Tim Duncan. But since everybody's pretty much, everybody was grinding and actually seriously playing the game, is done with that, they've basically just recycled this entire season. I mean, when I saw that they were naming packs Flight School or whatever, and then choosing the same, theme from 2K19, I was like, as a joke, as a meme, I was like, oh, they're recycling even pack promos now. But that was a meme. But this is not a meme. The entire season is literally recycled content, and I wish that was a meme. It's not a meme, bro. I mean, they are literally taking their awards and just making them players that have been out for months. I'm not exaggerating. This Hakeem Olajuwon card is for reaching 100 wins of Clutch Time Online. It came out October 25th. Let's just, how many days ago was that? Are we talking 100 days ago? This card came out? November, December, we are in January. So not 100 really, only like 75 days ago this card came out. And this is what they want you to grind 100 sweaty fucking games online for. That is the prize. This is what MyTeam has become, man. It's like they don't want us to play the game. I don't get it. There's tokens in here, too. Oh, tokens. Nice, man. Those are pretty sweet. 50 games for a diamond card. Again, in January. We're almost in February. We're 10 days from February at this point. This is what they want you to play for. Tokens. Okay, so is there anything in the token mart? Usually, when seasons update, in past years, I'll have to say, because this year, there hasn't been any, we used to get token updates, and that was the reason why they only updated the token market every so often. They would say because, the season updates, that's when we get new token cards. And this used to be a thing before this year, every 2K that had seasons, the few that did, you get brand new cards whenever a season came out, new level cards, all this stuff. All that stuff is just gone now. I don't know what's happened to MyTeam, and I mean, most people are going to know this from just seeing it, but do we realize how bad this is? I tweeted this out before the season came out, but I wanted to let the season actually come out because, you never know. They could have been hiding some stuff, some nice surprises. Gotcha. You thought the blog was bad. Last season's blog was bad. The season wasn't that great. This season's blog was bad. The season is not looking that great once again. And it doesn't make sense because 2K launched in a really good state. And it's like, bam, there's all this new content and stuff. And now we're months and months ahead of this. And it's still mostly the same content that came out at launch. I don't understand that. I really don't. You would think, are they working on next year's game? Are they working on 2 years from now's game? What are they working on that is giving us so little content, man? As I said, 0 new players added to the token market since launch, since day one. Look, these cards are in here right now, are duplicates. I've already bought them all. Those are duplicates. Again, they came out at launch, and they were just Series 1 cards. So they were not dedicated. They were dedicated to the token market, but not like a new theme or anything that's dedicated to the token market. Just, they took them out of packs this year to do these new packs that come every, bi-weekly. And instead, they were just put in here. That's it. These are gold cards. These are gold cards for the most. These are day 1 cards in MyTeam. So these are not new. These do not count as token content, in my opinion. So we have gotten 0 content. But then you might say, oh, well, there's other stuff in here too. Oh, look at this. There's a gold player from Season 1. They added this. That's not new. Okay, all these cards. Those are not new. All these cards. Also not new, and the theme keeps going. All not new. I mean, they didn't even add the old pink diamonds, which that would have been kind of nifty. But of course, you can't do that. You can't have people actually enjoying and liking the content in the game. And these are new. Basketballs. Whoop-de-fucking-do. And, yeah, more old cards. I mean, this is nice. 200 for a freaking diamond player or whatever. I'm going to go crazy for that, man. 200 tokens for an old diamond player. Whoop-de-do, man. 200 from, again, a diamond player from Season 1 months ago. 200 tokens. I just don't understand, man. And that's what's in the token market. Again, we used to get sets of new players, all these new emeralds, every season. Sets of new sapphires, sets of new cards. None of that exists anymore. And I don't know why. It comes off as very, and again, this is a harsh word to use, but it is needed in times like this, lazy. That's what it comes off as. Just giving us this old content. And you know what? Even the way they're doing this could have been better, bro. Imagine if they gave us, instead of just like a couple cards here, you might as well just give us all the cards available in the token market. Now that, like every Ruby card available to purchase, like an option pack or something, okay. Or even some random packs that can give you, up to this or this, chance packs or something interesting. Okay, maybe you pique my interest. It's just a random, selection of cards that most people already have. I mean, and again, the pricing on them is just, I don't know. It's a waste of time, to be honest. And that's what MyTeam is slowly becoming. If you've, wasted your time early in the year by playing it, now there's no point to play it. There really is. They did the trophy stuff where, again, cool concept, really cool concept. But the problem is, you beat it like a dead horse being beaten over centuries. We just keep on. Hey, this idea is really cool, but it's just over and over and over and over and over and over. It's been the only thing to do with MyTeam this year. It's been the only focus. And the thing is, too, look, see, check out this Pelicans team. I've got 14 out of 15. Well, today they did put out some agendas, so you can actually, I can go in there and finish that, and finish any team, in fact, which is kind of nice. So if you didn't want to play domination, you didn't want to do that stuff, well, now you don't have to, because you can just do this stuff. The problem is, they're kind of a fucking pain in the ass. I'm already swearing way too much and probably getting no monetization, but at this point, that's not what matters. But so we'll come over to the Pelicans real quick. Let's come over to, where is the Pelicans, man? I struggle with trying to find things on giant lists. Here we go. Pelicans, boom. So this will be in here all year. Nice, no rush, no need to worry. So all I need is the centerpiece. Oh wait, but to get that, which is this one right on the screen, I gotta do everything. So because I need one piece, the hardest piece, I gotta do everything. And I have to re-earn all the things I've already done. I've had all these pennants for every team, and they keep giving me pennant packs and giving me this and making me pick these and get these. I have to play 5 clutch time offline games for no reason. Literally no reason. I just don't understand, man. And some of these, I mean, look, again, some of these are really easy. 40 points to the game. That's cake. But the problem is, again, it's for no reason, damn near. It's for literally nothing. I gotta win 5 games with these 10 Pelican players, again, just to get the same piece that I already have. And what can I do with this same piece? Nothing. If I could do something with it, that would be nice. But again, if you've been playing the game, you more than likely have a bunch of these pieces. So you're getting duplicates, which give you nothing. Actually, wait, that's wrong. I'm sorry. Because you can put those into packs and get more duplicates, which doesn't make any fucking sense. But that's a thing that's been already happening. But yeah, and some of these are a little annoying. I mean, that definitely are going to take some time. 150 assists, it's going to take a little bit of time. 500 points, it's going to take a little bit of time. Where is the one with the wins? 3 multiplayer online using 10 players. So that means either unlimited or limited, which now they've finally updated, and it's a week long. It's all week. It's never ending. So that's probably the mode you'll have to do this in, because you're going to be using Series 1 cards or some other garbage cards. Unless you just have tons of MT and you can just buy, but I mean, not even every team has 10 good cards. So you might be using some terrible cards. And again, even the good cards you can't even use in limited. So you're either going to have to get your ass kicked by these sweaty squads online over and over and over to try and do this. To, again, just get a piece that you've already earned to then get the one piece you need to finally complete just one of the very many token sets. And you can do that over and over and over, Larry Bird. And then they did add some other stuff, which is Again, this is the highlight of the season. Again, it's content that has been in the game since day one, but really wasn't designed too properly well. It could have been a little bit better, and now the repercussions are just absolutely being faced by anybody who's been playing the game, even a decent bit. Yeah, so, and then there's these things, which are nifty, but a lot of aspects, and again, it's not just like these nitpicky aspects I'm picking of this season to be bad. It's most of it, dude. And I don't think the ideas itself... Oh my god, I'm so thirsty, but I have no water. I'm gonna have to power through this. The ideas are not, like, so terrible. Like, there's a couple decent ideas, but the execution is just really, really bad, bro. Like again, it would be cool to be able to, you know, get older pink diamonds that were released in packs by playing the game, because, you know, not everybody's got the funds to buy the VC and stuff, but, bro... 250 games of, you know, what is it, triple that offline, dude. I gotta play all these games, and again, you're getting some players on the way, which I've already bought, and I don't need, and again, they don't go for anything in auction, so, and it's not like I can exchange them into anything, really. The exchange systems are terrible, but 250 games for Ron Artest here, which I already have, again, unauctionable. So what am I going to do with this, man? What am I going to do with this, bro? I mean, these ones are packs, too, which are... That's even worse, dude. Because it's just going to be a terrible player, man. I mean, what even is this one-card player pack? Is that just a random player? I don't even fucking know what that is. But, dude, it's just like... This card is 40,000 empty right now on the marketplace. 40,000. 250 wins. If you divide... what is 40,000 or 30,000 divided by 250, bro? You're playing for just such little amounts of MT. It's tiny amounts. And yeah, again, another old card that came out months ago. Not you know, a week ago, not even today, not even, you know, a new card that they just put out months ago, bro. This is what people are grinding for and playing for. So again, as I said in that tweet before the season, we have gotten so far this year 0 new token cards, new custom cards just for the sake of being redeemed via tokens. 0. That is an all-time low. 0. Not an exaggeration either. They have been 0 cards, just older cards that you could already redeem in other ways with tokens. So I don't even have that many tokens because I spent, you know, 1,500 on Centerpiece, which again, now you can just do by playing the game, and I've basically gotten scammed out of my 3,000 tokens, but whatever, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, that's what we're at, man. And again, these are only aspects of the season. I don't think I saw any new dynamic duos. I mean, no new evos, no nothing, because the people that already got Lair Bird are like, man, he's not that great. Why are we not getting some evos or things like that? And then they also decided to kick in inflation at a rapid pace in NBA 2K, which is crazy because, I mean, it's bad enough I'm paying $5 for some fucking eggs at the store. But now, this used to be 20 amethyst. It's now fucking 50! My god, dude. I'm trying to do this in one take, and my god, 50 amethyst. Do you know how long it takes? Because you can't do it like this, because these are in my collection. I don't want to take the ones from my collection where I don't have them. You got to do the duplicates. You know how long it takes just to even send 20 of these cards to the exchange, where you got to sit here, you got to hold it the whole fucking time like this? You got to do that 50 fucking times, and that includes, again, buying them off the auction house, sending them to the auctions. You know how long that fucking takes? I did it with I used to do it when they were 20, but now they've just artificially raised the price to fucking 50. Do you know how much MT that is? They're about, 2,000 a pop. That's over 100K. Oh my god. It's actually cheaper to exchange pink diamonds, which are, again, only about 10 to 15K. So why do these not... This is like basic economics. Like, they're supposed to all be about roughly the same. They're not even fucking close. In fact, this one got even more expensive too. This shit only used to be one pink diamond, but the pink diamonds became cheaper, so they had to raise it. But here's the thing. These didn't get cheaper. They're already at the floor value. They're already barely above what their quick sell is. So I don't really understand this. I really don't, man. They've just decided to... The only one they didn't change was this. 10 diamond players. It just doesn't make sense, man. I already put one in here from a duplicate that I got, but I don't really plan on doing that. It's just I got nothing else to do with it. It's really... I'm trying to think of the word. It's really perplexing to look at what they've done. And I mean, look, okay, they put this George Gerbing in here. Okay, this isn't that bad. This is actually pretty easy. You know, this is something nice and cheap. But that's it. Again, not a new player. These used to be new players that we got in the exchange. Last year, you know, they put I think it was a Paul Pierce or something. A new player. New. Just for this. This was the only way you could get it. Now, the only thing that's in here is this old-ass exchanges, old stuff, old content, all this crap that no one's even doing anyways, and it's just old. That's what it feels like. It's sad, man. It really is truly sad because I am a fan of this and the mode and everything, and it seems like they're trying to push people away almost. It really does feel like that effectively. And I don't know why. I really don't. It's disappointing, man. I mean, even last season, they stopped doing new packs on Tuesdays. They just do super packs. It just screams we're trying to squeeze all the juice out of this mode. Maybe before, I don't know, a government bill comes out that says, you know, these microtransaction modes and stuff have to be regulated. I don't fucking know. But that's what it screams to me, man. Or it screams we're losing revenue and we're just trying to squeeze the juice out of this fucking orange that has just been clenched over and over and over. That's what it seems like to me, man. Again, in my opinion. But I mean, I don't have no inside, you know, information or anything, but that's what it seems like to me, man. It's very disappointing. Or it seems like guys have just lost their job and it's like there's one guy trying to do it all and he's trying to maximize his time. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense, man. It doesn't. It really doesn't. It's very perplexing. And again, like we can literally look at almost every aspect of this mode. I didn't even talk about, again, the level system, which still has not been updated. We're still grinding for 40 levels, most of it being useless stuff. And now, not only is it not new stuff, it's old content. Again, Emerald Scottie Pippen, old card. David Robinson, old card. Sapphire Prize Ball. I like the prize balls, but do we really need to put them in the levels? Ruby, old card. Again, Amethyst, old card. Amethyst, old card. Amethyst, old card. We finally get to, I think, a diamond somewhere in here. Level 35. A diamond. Remember when these were diamond, you know, amethyst, opal, whatever. They were better. They're getting worse. Why is there only a diamond here? And it's an old one. Again, not a new one. I am excited for Zakofian. That is literally the only thing I'm excited for this season. Because, again, seemed like a solid card. I liked his diamond card when it came out day one. Of course, going back with day one content. Thank goodness they didn't just give us his diamond card again, I guess. But maybe we'll see when we use it, I guess. But yeah, very disappointing, man. So the rewards just not meeting the bar, man. Not even coming close, man. I mean, you remember playing Triple Threat online back in the day, and it was so exciting. There was so much to get on the board, and now it's like, well, you can get the Sean Marianne card, and then you don't have to do his fucking agendas. That's about it. And if you already did the agendas or you already got him, what's the fucking point in playing that mode? And then, you know, they're hyping up these big events and stuff, which is cool, but I mean, even this, bro, I gotta go back and play old domination games. They haven't put out a single domination this year. They came with 5 dominations at launch, and there's been 0 dominations since launch. Again, perplexing. The most dominations ever at launch, where they added a couple new ones, but then we've gone now 4 seasons with not a single one added. No single new games. So again, if you really grinded this game mode at launch or anything, and you did your domination games, congrats. You get to go back and play old games for no rewards. I mean, you're just replaying them. And that's one reason I didn't even play domination, you know, that much to start. The rewards just weren't up to par, and they're still not. And that's the general theme here. Rewards not being up to par, man. I do like that they brought back these little events, but again, they don't hit the same, man. It used to be, I remember when there was the Triple Threat online, the token spinners, you get tons of tokens for playing. Back then, you could actually use tokens. They'd actually have value. I mean, 2 clutch time token, okay, you're giving me one. After every win, you're giving me 2. But the problem is, there's nothing to fucking spend these on. They are worthless. They are virtually worthless. And I mean, it's been that way for a minute, man. Last year, token market was pretty bad. It was better than this year by miles because there's nothing been added. But I mean, dude, we're just hitting like all-time lows in some of this stuff. And again, I also talk about the moments, man. We are halfway through an NBA season. Did you know that Celtics already have 30, I think 31 wins. They're doing great. They're number 1 seed. There's only been 10 moments cards all year. 10. Are you serious? 10. And again, this guy had to put up a generational type of game. Devin Booker, 70, 71, and 11. He had, I think, 11 assists. All these crazy stuff just to get a moments card. That's what it takes to get a moments card now. Guys have to have these insane generational games, and 2K has to actually be working and functional and decide, hey, we give a fuck to put out a card today. Like, these are the things, and I like that these are free now. It's cool. I mean, none of these are insane cards, but I mean, they are definitely passable, I would say. But the amount and the rate of them is not, man. It is way too low. Way, way, way too low, bro. Again, I don't want to do the math, but I'm sure you can do it pretty easily here. Every NBA team has played about half their games. So, 40-something games, 41 out of 82. So, again, and there's 2 teams playing in every game. You multiply that, do the math, and divide it by half. Because, again, 2 teams playing a single game. We're talking hundreds of games. You're telling me there hasn't been a little bit more performances? But it just shows, again, the lack of effort being put in, to be honest, on this mode. And that's the thing that's killing it the most. They're not listening to the feedback of the community, or maybe people just aren't giving it because, I don't know, I don't want to speculate, but people aren't just giving it, or it's not getting there, or it's falling on dead ears, but they're just not listening. They're just not. And there have been times where I've, given a suggestion, and it has gotten changed. There was one point where there wasn't even a, last season they had, what's it called? The exchange. So we come here, the pink diamond one. So last season at the beginning, there was a duplicate. I don't even know what the card was because it was so irrelevant in my team. I mean, it was some random. What was the card? Josh Smith. That's what it was. Where's the glitch section? Boom. This Josh Smith. This card was the Ascension reward, and I had already gotten this card in season 2. From some super packs or something, which was unauctionable, so I couldn't sell it. And of course, the one on the Ascension was unauctionable. And I'm assuming this season's is too. It's Grant Hill, I think. Again, well, at least it's someone new. It came out a week ago, 2 weeks ago, not 2 months ago, 3 months ago. But there wasn't even an exchange. So once I got the card, I had to ask someone. I had to ask and shoot, the thing. Hey, developers. I had to say, hey, can you please add an exchange for the pink diamond duplicates? There was nothing at that point. They had added one for season 2, but then they took it away at season 3. They did end up adding it back, but now, again, it's been added back, but it's tripled. Yeah, so I guess if we get some duplicates this season, go crazy, man. But yeah, incredibly disappointing, dude. It's just sad to see what my team has become. It used to be one of those modes where it was like people were so excited to play, collect, do all this stuff. Man, collecting couldn't be more fucking boring now. Again, last year we were getting Dark Matter Gary Payton around this time of the year if you were caught up on the collector level. This year, they just added Galaxy Opal Glenn Robinson. That's like the top collector award right now. Not Dark Matter. We're not even close to that. And again, there's only so many freaking cards even available too. I've got 1,000 and I've got a good portion of the cards. Even if I collected all the cards I could buy, I still would be maybe around here-ish. I wouldn't even be close to this stuff. I don't even know if these are even, they're probably possible if you have every single card in the game to get that one, but we're not even at these. And even this reward right here, it wasn't 50K. It was like some bronze pack with badges, but someone complained on Twitter and they changed it. So that's the only time they seem to listen, is when someone complains, and it is so outrageous that even they are like, damn, we gotta change this, man. How did this shit get by the checking team? How did this get by? Not only the guy who made the idea, but probably the guy who fed that idea to him, and then the guy that checked his work, and then the guy that finished up those checks probably. How many checks and what's the checks and balances system here? How many checks are there? Because, man, how does some of this stuff squeeze through the cracks, bro? How does this entire season squeeze through the cracks? But yeah, that's pretty much it. I know this video was incredibly long. 25 minutes here almost. We're just at the bottom of the barrel for my team, man. There are some areas that are just like, okay, we finally made improvements after, 3-4 years. But then it's like, dude, we're still getting 40 level seasons when they're putting out, 500,000's worth of XP. We're going to 150 every time. I actually like grinding out XP. That can be fun, especially when the challenges are not ridiculous. Like when it's like, okay, I just got to get 20 points with Sean Marion 3 times. That's not that bad. And you're going to give me 1,500. It's a decent amount. 5 rebounds. Those are easy ones. You don't really have to go at your way to get them. I do like using new cards and doing this kind of stuff when it's not that bad. These are all pretty easy now. They've gone away from, I mean, there's only been a few this year where it's like you have to evolve this card and you get, 1,000, and it's ridiculous to evolve. But they've gone away from that for the most part. But now it's just like there's no point. There's only 40 levels. There's only one new card, damn near. I think there was literally 2 unique reward cards added today. Zach LaVine. I mean, actually, I don't see 2. I see 1. Just Zach LaVine, bro. I mean, again, the collector reward if you're there, but again, that's one of the hardest. That's one of the hardest things to get in my team, to collect every card. You know how expensive that is? Oh my god, I've done it multiple times. It's incredibly hard. So yeah, 2 cards. Sorry. Oh, technically 3 with Sean Marion technically being available. You could grind for that card. So technically there are 2 reward cards. I was right. I was like, I thought there was 2 because I did some math before this, but just disappointing, man. At this time last year, we were grinding for, I remember very vividly, we were grinding for Jason Tatum, the playoff push. They gave us Opal, DeMar DeRozan, and there was all this content. We're grinding unlimited for Danny Granger and all this stuff. And now it's like, dude, what's the point of playing these games when a lot of these cards are just rehashes? Unlimited. This was their best mode to start the year, and the rewards have been decent. Even that decent has not really held up that well because a lot of this stuff, and this is cool, this is nice. A card that was, price fixed because of a collection reward. But sadly, people are just price fixing the other cards. So now, if you get this card to get the collection reward, the Tim Thomas cheesy card, it's going to be very, very hard. And you're going to have to overprice and spend on, these crappy cards. Again, giving us old players, iced out cards. Lovely. Love that. And then, again, a reward from, this was a reward on literally day 1 of my team that was in the game. Instead of giving us a new coach, another tier, doing new stuff, it's just all rehashes of old stuff, man. So very disappointing, bro. There is very little justification for playing this mode consistently because the rewards just do not meet up to it, and the rewards that they do put out are mostly old content, and I don't know why that's become the case, man. Again, very little moment cards, very little, new content. We're dealing with just rehashes, recycles. That's the term. But yeah, I wanted to talk about this. I wanted to rant about it. I mean, I don't know if this productively does anything. I don't know if someone over there will ever listen to this and actually go, wow, he's actually right. Some of the things he's saying, even though sometimes I'm probably wrong, some of the things he's saying is actually right. And at this point, I feel like I'm hitting on the head. I mean, I don't think, I'm not fucking, this isn't rocket scientists here. Like, this is, I can't even speak, but this is just stating the obvious. These are things that just, I don't even know how this gets past. Like, how does this get approved? This season is so bad. This is like a season 10, like you would see at the end of the year when everybody's stopped playing and they're ready for the next one. Again, this is just not up to par, not even close. So it was that bad that I was like, I need to get on. I need to talk about this. I need to share my frustrations, and I'm sure many of you do too. If you're still watching at this point, leave a comment and let me know what you think. I'm sure you agree with me. Some probably don't, but yeah, it's disappointing, man. It's really disappointing that like some of these ideas, they're not that bad, but it's like, dude, the execution can be execution. It doesn't matter if you have a good idea if you can't execute. That's the one thing. That goes for literally almost anything in life. If you have a great idea, but you can't actually bring it to fruition and do it correctly, it doesn't mean jack shit. It's worth nothing. I could think of a way to, solve, all these problems in the world, but if I can't actually execute them, and I can't actually, bring it forward, it's worth nothing. And that's what a lot of these ideas are in my team. And that's the season we've gotten. So disappointing. We've got 40 days. All-Star Weekend's coming up, all this stuff. And all we have to look forward to is just mostly rehashed old content, man. And, just playing for fun, which I already do. But it's like, man, I would like to grind some of this stuff, but it just doesn't meet the even bare minimum requirements. So that's it. I'm done. It's 30 minutes now. Jesus. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you want to see some more videos on my team and some other stuff, there might be some other kind of stuff coming, because I don't know, man. Maybe they do fix this shit. Maybe they actually, start giving a fuck, because it doesn't look like they do right now. So maybe they do at some point, and, we can actually do some stuff. But for now, there will be continued, daily live streams up on Twitch. Be sure to check that out. And at least on there, we can actually swear consistently and not have to worry about it. I mean, I already did in this video, so 30 minutes for nothing, I guess. But I hope you guys do enjoy the video. That's what matters at the end of the day. And I don't know, maybe some of you guys agreed, and it's probably good to hear someone vocalizing these opinions if you do agree with me. So that's it. I'm out. I think that was like the 4th time I've ended the video with the outro. Okay. All right.